Welcome to the Fun Side of Hell. I'm your host, Lucifer, and today we're coming back to Fairy Tail. Now, in the previous episode, we found out on Natsu, Gildart, Luxus, Juvia, Wendy, Mira, Lisana, Elfan, Grey, Urza, and a few others that I don't actually remember, were stuck on an island for 7 years. And we found out that Fairy Tail, our guild, has basically fell into a desolate place. So today we are going to help build the guild back up. Okay. Oh, it's Levy as well and Gajiel. But let's talk to Lucy. What do you have to say, Lucy? Good God.
なんとか借金の支払いを伸ばしてもらったが、返せる当てが思い当たらん。
We got a loan? Wait, do you have to pay for this shit tip? Jesus.
奴らの嫌がらせのせいで仕事が来ねえ。くそ。
Yeah.
手の打ちようがねえ。
Well, that's how bullies work. They just prevent you from doing what you have to do. And especially debt collectors like these, they'll bully people into not giving you any work, so you can't pay the debt back, because then you just keep borrowing money from them and their debt grows.
せっかく夏たちが帰ってきたのによ。
Don't worry, Mikau. You got the team. You got your A team here. We got Urza, we got Grey, we got Natsu, we got Lucy, we got everybody. We're gonna get this place back up and running, bro. Look at that smile from Wendy. I mean, come on. Well, it's been 7 years, and to be fair, the A team of Fairy Tail, the strongest members of Fairy Tail, would have to do an S-class the S-class test, so... Wendy's right, with that cute little smile of hers.
これは俺たちの問題でもあるな。
We're all members of Fairy Tail. It's all our problem now.
ギルドの問題だからね。みんなで協力してお金稼がなきゃ。
Good job, Lucy. Let's all work together and make some money. I told you, we're gonna fix this.
そうね。
I'm gonna go and check on the guild. Yeah. Guild ledger, what that basically means is that, I'll show you, actually. Push square. We are at the bottom of the barrel. 168th guild in the world, in all of Magnolia. All of Fiore. I think Fiore. But don't worry, we will be number 1 again. And together with your help and my help, we will help Fairy Tail get to number 1. Okay, Master, what you got for us, bro? Let's get this guild back on track. Sure has. In order to rebuild, we'll have to do it the honest way, taking requests as they come to us. But as we know from Mikau, we don't get many requests. But don't worry. As we build up our reputation again, we get more requests. Damn, we only have the 1 at the moment. But that's fine. As I say, when you build up there...
そうだな。なあ。よし。
So we got a lot of items. We got 2 equip items, Protection Lacrima and Wizard Lacrima. Protection Lacrima upgrades your defense, and I think Wizard Lacrima was attack, but don't worry, we're about to find out. Because you can't progress until you do it. Yeah.
Thank you.
そうだな。
おう。
Yeah, well, let's equip them now. We shall equip it on Natsu. Yeah, Wizard Lacrima is attacked by 15. Which belongs on Natsu for now. We'll give Lucy the Protection Lacrima in a bit. Care about DLC outfits? The outfits don't really do anything, so I probably won't be changing them. Unless you guys want to see what they look like, but they're not all that spectacular.
まずは依頼書を見てみっか。
Natsu, nobody ever accused you of being intelligent, but for once you're actually smart. Let's do it.
ってこれだけかよ。
God, I love the slapstick facial expressions that anime do. It's just so random, but it makes it even more funny.
それだけギルドが落ちぶれてるってことね。借金がいっぱいで信用ガタ落ちみたい。
Exactly. That's why so low on the rankings. That and another reason, but we'll get to that later on. But fear not. The more requests we do, the bigger our renown will become. So, let's go save the best bro. I forgot to
行
read
方
what
不
the
明の人を
request
探
was.
せばいいのね。
Oh yeah, finding a missing person. No,
そ
no.
の依頼私も行きます。
Wendy's joining us. She's so
Wendy.
adorable.
大
She
した依
walks
頼じゃ
like
ねえ
she's
ぞ。
got nothing to hide. Yeah.
その人は怪我をして帰れなくなってるのかもしれません。それなら私の魔法が役に立つと思います。
Yeah, Wendy, as I think I mentioned in the last episode, she's your healer. Or one of healers. She's, I think she's the best healer in the game. I don't actually remember. You get another one later on, but
そうか。ウェンディ
we
の
will
天
wait
空魔法な
until
ら治
later
療
on
でき
to
るもん
explain
ね。
that one. Lucy can heal, but her heal is pretty shit, to be fair.
よし一緒に行くかウェンディ。
Yeah, let's take our little girl Wendy on a day, on
ちょ
a
っと
walk.
家に戻ってもいい ?7 年空けたままになってるし。
Yeah, Lucy owns a house. Well, she rents a house. I don't know why she just doesn't stay at the Fairy Tale dorms, but whatever. She's always, yeah, I know. For now, pardon me. For now, Wendy's just classed as a guest character, which means like, shut up, you lot. Yeah, Wendy's classed as a guest character for now. But she does join us on our as a companion after this mission. I will go and get that yellow thing in a moment. Just gonna check this barrel. And we get an item from it. We get more stuff if we get enough candies for a summon in Lucy's room. There is 50 to collect. So these little yellow marks on the ground here are just random items. They come in useful later on. Sometimes they're used for defusing, which I will explain when we get to that. And there's like mini side requests you can do. Not that they don't increase your renown. Sorry, they don't increase your renown with the guild, but they do give you items. And here we are at Lucy's home.
あれ鍵が開かない
It's been 7 years. Of course, the key doesn't work. She probably rented your room to someone else.
あ、張り紙だ。何何
Oh wait, there's a note here. I don't know
7
what it
年
says.
分の家賃を払うまで入れません。大家より
Sorry for the owner. I won't let you in until you pay 7 years of rent. Best wishes, your landlady. Your landlord. Good God. Wendy's landlord is so mean. But I like her. I mean, let's be honest. At least she's kept your room open.
そんな大金払えないよ
Yeah, you can barely afford a month's rent. Lucy tends to just do requests to try and pay her rent. But because she goes out with Natsu and the others, they tend to break everything, so she loses most of her cut from the pay. I don't know why it comes out of Lucy, though.
ルーシーさんもでしたか
Wait, Wendy? What are you talking about?
ウェンディもフェアリーテールの寮でしょ
Yeah, you live at the dorms. Why? I don't know why Lucy doesn't, but I think it's because she wants her independence.
フェアリーヒルズも全額払わされました足りない分は負けてくれましたけど
Aw, that's so nice. If you couldn't pay the full amount, then they'd take it off.
フェアリーテールも火の車だし仕方ないか
Well, don't worry. After we do a shit ton of requests, Lucy, we won't have to worry about money.
なんだルーシー。泊まるところないならうち来るか
Natsu has his own place as well. He lives with Happy, in a forest.
大変だよナツ
Speaking of Happy,
お
what's so bad, not Happy?
今日からルーシーがな。
金庫盗まれちゃった魚買うお金もないよ
Certainly. Wait, they stole your money? Jesus Christ.
なんだってよく探したのか
うん隅々まで探したけどどこにもないんだ
God damn. They don't even have enough money to keep themselves in fish.
ルシー、さっきの話なしな。
Now all of a sudden Lucy can't stay. Poor girl.
別にいいけど、
I don't think she cares.
ギルドも私たちも一文なしですね。早く依頼を達成して食費だけでも稼ぎましょ
There you go, Wendy's uplifting.
う。そう
She's
ね。
right. Let's do this mission. Yeah. Let's go do this mission. Make some money. And then we can move on to another one. Keep raking in that money. So, depending on the type of mission you do, and... Oh, there's another item for you. They are literally
よいしょっ
everywhere.
と。
Yeah, the types of mission that you do, there's like bond ranks you can do with each character. And if you put together a team, for example, now that my team is Natsu, Lucy, and Wendy, we will build up our bond rank with Lucy and Wendy and Natsu together. And the higher that is, the more benefits you
ど
get
こ行く
from
か
it.
な。
And obviously, as more people join you, depending on how you set up your team, depends on whose bond goes up.
よし、
It's really
ここだ。
interesting. Okay, let's do our very first request. And we are going to Boundary Forest. This is a nice forest. Even better without all the monsters in it. There's an area, I think it's this area or the next area that we go to, outside of Magnolia. But there's a place across... Oh, it's the next area. I know who lives there. It's the next area. There's a place across the water in the next
依
area
頼
that
書
we
に
go
よると、
to.
ここが消息を絶った場所ね。
In the next area we go to outside of Magnolia, that has enemies that are level 50. So no, we will not be going to fight them just yet. So this is where the person we're looking for was last seen. Let's
行
go.
方不明になったやつを探して連れて帰ればいいんだろう。
Let's
楽勝だ
find
ぜ。
them. Yeah. Let's go find them, beat up some monsters along the way to build up our strength, and we're gonna be gold.
ハッピー、どっちが早く見つけられるか勝負だ。
Natsu turning it into a competition like he does everything else.
ここには
happy
モンスター
agreed.
が出ます。気をつけて進みましょう。
Yeah, well, there most of the time in games like this, Wendy, monsters are seen outside of the city.
あいつら聞いてないわよ。
You're right, Carla, they're not listening. They're already gone. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Note to self, don't record at 2 in the morning. Let's head deeper into the forest like Wendy says. Yeah, I know. Run up, punch him. There we go. Let's see how I'm not going over the basics, I already know. If you lose, you can return to base and then try again if you want, or you can go to the title menu, but I don't intend to lose. So as I explained in the prologue in the previous episode, there's Wendy. Ethera and nanoparticles, they basically replenish your MP. I think they replenish health as well. Yeah, each type is different for everyone. So as you saw in the previous, there's Lucy's heal. Sorry, it's not very strong. As you saw in the previous episode, the game works on a grid-based system, but as you can see, we don't have much magic now because we are back to level 1. After 7 years, we've forgotten all our magic. Good job, Lucy. As you build up your levels, you learn more and more magic, and eventually you will learn every magic that we had. And there will be stronger forms of them. Teamwork always wins out. You're right, Wendy, you're right. Okay, let's punch this motherfucker. Oh, rock golem. So Wendy's little sky, yeah, I know about all this. Wendy's sky dragon thing then does, it's kind of like Lucy's here, except it goes back, so that's why it took the flutterer in the front and back row. Okay. Let's summon Scorpio, and hopefully we'll do damage to the golem. Yes, we did. So as you can no doubt tell, golems are resistant to physical attacks, but then you put Natsu, who uses fire attacks, and it's weak against it. Note to self, stone is weak against fire. Yeah, breaking, it does this, hang on. Yeah, so if you basically get weak, if you hit it by its weakness, there's a chance that it won't be able to attack next turn, or there's a chance that you're more likely to land a critical strike. And since it was weak to fire, and Natsu used his fire ability, we were able to break it and prevent it from attacking. And now we have killed it. Oh, we're almost level 2. And of course we get a monster drop. I don't know why we get chipped fangs, a golem and a flying creature, but whatever. Oh, this doesn't look good. That does not look good at all. Someone's being attacked. Let's get him. Wendy, even if it's not the person from the quest, you help anyway. Go get him, boys. Natsu's tagline, I'm all fired up. Go get him, Natsu. Oh. Hey, good job, Wendy. Yeah, I don't want to use Magic Chain. I will show you guys Magic Chain, but we will not do it now, because these enemies aren't strong enough. So as you can see, a lot of them are grouped up, clumped up like that. I believe that's probably just to minimize the amount of grid space that they have to use, since there would technically be too many enemies on screen, so that's why they do it that way. It's an interesting way to do it. But thanks to Lucy's abilities, we've been able to attack the entire back row. We got rid of one of them, which Wendy started. Okay, Natsu, get rid of that. There we go. And our little girl Wendy will finish the last one. Wendy, stop being adorable. Okay, we are at level 2 with everyone. I think someone learned. I actually think Wendy learns new magic. Well, our stats went up. Oh, yeah. Lucy got new magic. So basically that means that she's got her whip attack, which I believe I showed in the first episode. If not, I'll show it in this one. Because I think we got another fight coming up. Did Wendy get more magic? Yes! Wendy got her attack buffed. So that will basically, your entire team will gain a increase in strength, which is very handy, depending on who you're fighting. And we get a little item there. You do look like you're in a lot of pain. Wendy, go heal the guy. Confident walk. There's my girl. She's gonna heal you so it doesn't hurt anymore. Yeah, Wendy's older than she appears. I'll tell you our guild in a minute. Wendy has like an age or height complex. Everyone keeps treating her like a child, but technically she's not. She's a lot older than people realize, but she still looks like a child due to the 7 years. They haven't been able to age. Well, they've aged, but their bodies just look the same as they always did because they were kind of just stuck in time. But we are from Fairy Tail, my dude. Damn, it's been a long 7 years when nobody remembers you. Oh, it is Fiora. I know, because you used to break shit. Okay, let's move on. Now, after every request that you do, you get the option to return to the guild. So for now, we're gonna do that because there's not much we can do here. There isn't many more enemies to fight. It's a small area. Stop yelling, Natsu. It's a small area, so we don't really get to do many fights there. So it's better to just come back turn it in, get our 500 money, get our item, and get our renown, and hopefully build up some bond ranks.
頑張ってるわね。調子いいじゃない。
Yeah, time to build up those bond ranks.
よし、これで初仕事は完了ね。ウェンディ、お疲れ様。
First job in 7 years. Good job, Wendy.
お役に立てたようでよかったです。また誘ってください。
My adorable child, we will always invite you.
早くお家に戻れるといいわね、ルーシー。
See, Carla believes in you, Lucy. And I'm sure after a while, we will be able to get back to our home.
家賃のこと忘れてた。
Yeah.
これじゃ全然足りないよ。
Lucy forgot about the rent. Oh, Jesus. That what? 500 won't even put a dent in it? Then again, it's 7 years.
次行こうぜ次。仕事こなしてりゃギルドの家賃もなんとかなるって。
Nazis working interested in the guild's debt and your debt. Okay, let's move on and do our next guild. Oh! Yay! Now we can freely add Wendy to the party when we are able to do missions that allow it. And as you can see, our guild rank has gone up. It went, yep. The more requests you do, the more your guild will get stronger. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, character ranks. Okay, so character ranks basically mean that if you do, well, actually, we're about to show you now. So this triangle here, the fairy points in the top right basically means you could use them points to go up a rank. So for now, we will do Natsu's, and that means that the new quest in his, well, the new rank for him and rank 1 means that our power of our finishers with the magic chain goes up. You can do it for each character because obviously each character gets a chance to do the finish. So that basically means that each finish for each character would get stronger. There are 10 ranks in total, and the reason that some of them are locked is because we have to do character stories for each character later on. So now we get to do chain 2, which means that there will be more powerful attacks on the magic chain, but it does cost a bit more MP. As you get higher bond ranks, the MP cost does go down, which is very handy. Okay, so what are we doing next? Oh, another request. Alright. We going with Wendy again? I saw a bunch of sketchy guys carrying sketchy stuff and handing it off to other sketchy guys. It's gotta be something sketchy. Please do something. I'm not 100% certain. I think it might be sketchy. I could be wrong. Oh, 1500. That'll do. Give me money.
密輸組織を見つけ出して取引現場を抑えろってことかしら。
Oh, it's a smuggling ring. Is Wendy coming with us?
その仕事
Nope.
俺もかませてもらおう
Looks like we get Gray this time. After this, I believe Gray is being, like Wendy now, able to be freely added to your party, which is handy for me, because Gray is really good.
ああ、横取りする気か。
Natsu, please.
そうは言ってねえだろうが
I swear, Gray
7年
shows
前
up and
その
Natsu
組
just
織を追ってたん
believes.
だよまだやってやがったか
I swear, most of the time, Gray or anybody else who shows up, Natsu just thinks they're picking a fight. But he's always fighting with Gray, and it's rather funny because Urza acts like their mother, and just prevents them from fighting because they're all terrified of her because she's super strong. Oh, you dealt with the smuggling thing 7 years ago. Alright, let's do
何か因縁があるのね。いいわ、一緒に行きましょう。
Exactly. The more the merrier.
いい
Come on,
のか
Gray.
よルーシー。お前の取り分がなくなるぞ。
Wait, what? Why is he getting her share of the profits?
なんで私の分なのよ。
Exactly. Why do you usually get hers?
俺の分はいいお前らにやるよ
Lucky for you, Lucy, when Gray doesn't want the money. Alright, let's go and finish this request. Yeah, after this request, Gray does become a...
頑張ってね。
useful member of your team. He does become available
と
to... Yeah, let's go and
行き
let's
先
go
は
around town. Oh, I can fast travel around town now. I don't mind. Did I miss an item? No, I didn't. Yeah, after this,
よい
like,
しょっと
exactly like with Wendy, Gray
shut
will
up.
become part of your team, or able to be put in your team as and when you need him. Some requests like this one, and like with the previous one with Wendy, do require you to have certain characters, which is why you can't change them out. But some of them later on that you unlock mean that you can just freely customize your own team. Okay. Oh, look at this. This big building over here. This big building right there. That is Fairy Tail's original guild. That is the guild that I had 7 years ago, and that is the guild we are going to take back. Okay, small child, what do you have for me? A suspicious person? I haven't seen anyone like that around here. Well, you're useless. Okay, fat boy, what do you got? Someone wearing armor going into that alley. So I'd say someone in armor like that in our peaceful town. Really? You have soldiers. Plus, I think I know who that is. Come on, Natsu, even you couldn't be that stupid. See, Lucy knows. Sounds a little familiar? Well, it should. Because I think we all know who it is. Well, those who know who it is know who it is. Alright. Suspicious person. Sorry I haven't seen anyone like that. You're part of the guard and you haven't seen suspicious people? Are you even doing your job? This building is foreclosed. No one goes past here. Damn, I can't even get back into the old guild yet. Can we take a look inside anyway? No. Unauthorized personnel only. Go away. How rude.
あ
We're authorized. Natsu, please calm down.
夏
Yeah, we have to turn back for now. Otherwise, you're just gonna cause more trouble for the guild, Natsu. Let's leave. Let's go somewhere else. That's enough info for now. So they were wearing armor, and they went into the back streets and then left
Yes.
inside. Let's check it out. Hey, is that? Yes, Lucy. That is exactly what you're thinking it is. There's only one person I know of who would wear armor, no matter where they go. Plus a building near the guild. Anybody figured it out yet? Well, don't worry, because we're about to find out.
何
Nani? I fucking love the way Gray says Nani. This is the girls' dorm. Yes, it is the girls' dorm. It's the girls' dorm of Fairy Tail. And it was Urza. Urza was the suspicious one wearing armor.
えっと
Yep, wow, Happy just called her out. Urza, so you're the suspicious character wearing armor.
うーん
So it was Urza. Now look here. Let's look somewhere else. See you later, Urza. Right. I wonder what that was all about. It's a long story, Urza. We're just getting a request.
依頼のあった密輸組織とは何かあったの
God damn it. My fucking headset's breaking. Gray, what happened when you dealt with this group last time?
取引現場を襲撃して
Caught
組
them
織を
during
壊
the deal
滅
and
させ
took
た
down their organization.
ただそれだけのことだ
Well, either they rebuilt the organization or somebody else took it over.
あいつらもう二度とやらないと言っておきながらまた
Really?
密輸に手を出すとはな
Really great. The bad guys said they wouldn't do it again. The bad guys said they wouldn't do it again. And you believe that. Then again, they're probably terrified of you with your ice powers.
悪い
Let's go
や
and
つ
find
な
them.
んでしょもう一度懲らしめなきゃ
Exactly, Happy's right. Let's go and teach them another lesson.
ああそうだなわかるまで付き合ってやればいい
Gray looks serious. Let's get going.
ここにしましょう
Southern part of town. Oh yes, the
行
big
き先
cathedral.
は
Fountain Plaza. Yeah, that's in front of this big building, the Magnolia Cathedral. A lot of history there. A lot of history. Before we go. Nice fountain.
行き先
And
は
now we can fast travel here.
よいしょっと
Let me just grab this, Gray, and I'm gonna speak to this. Okay. Another small child? What do you got? Does I see someone suspicious? No, I don't think I did. God damn it. This is why I don't like children. They're useless. We are in front of the cathedral. What a nice cathedral. Very rare to see them these days. Oh well. That's a good thing about this mission as well. It gives you the, like, cause now we can fast travel around the city. This mission being in the town is basically the whole reason most of the areas become unlocked for fast travel. Okay. Some strangely dressed people just passed through here. It looked like they were headed west. Interesting. West it is. Yep, I agree, we should follow them, but we didn't see them. God damn it. Apologies. Here I go. Apologies for that, my headset's messing about. What's all this noise? Are you guild wizards? What are you in such a hurry for? Have you seen anyone suspicious come through here? Huh? Now that you mention it. A guy with a weird hood went down that alley. And you're a guard and didn't do anything? Thanks. I'll do your job for you. Oh. Sneaky time. Very sneaky, Gray.
グレイ、本当にやっちゃっていいんだな。
Natsu, when do you never go all out?
なあ、思いっきりやってやれ。
Let's go. We're gonna make you remember your promise, boys. I love the way they're just staring at each other like, ah, shit. Well, let's show off Lucy's whip. Doesn't do much damage. That's the only downside to Lucy. She doesn't do a lot of damage. She does. Yeah. So what? You notice with Fire Dragon Raw, it goes across rather than up. Each one is different. So like we'll get another Dragon Slayer a little later on. Gajiel. You shut up for a minute. The grid way his attacks work is completely different as well. It's actually really useful if you can remember most of them. You can actually build a team that works so well with how their grid system works. And if you do it correctly, you can get as many people as you want in one turn. And you're not wasting as much MP, which is what I tried to do. So you'll see the wisdom in my madness sooner. Yeah, give it up. No, he didn't die 7 years ago. But I guess through the outside world it looked like he did.
そう簡単に死ぬかよ。それよりお前、なんでまた密輸なんて始めた？懲りたんじゃなかったか？
Well, Gray, apparently they didn't learn the lesson.
それはお前が死んだと思って。
Oh, you thought he was dead? How rude.
はあ？それがどう関係すんだよ。
You don't, Gray.
俺がいないから好き勝手できるって。
Well, obviously they can't just do what they want whenever you're dead.
違う。そうじゃないんだ。
Hang on a minute.
捕まった後、足を洗って農家を始めたんだよ。
There's more to the story. Apparently after they were arrested, they cleaned up and started up a farm.
事業はうまくいき、俺らは本当の家族のようになった。この幸せもお前のおかげだと報告しに行こうとしたが。
Damn. I love the way they call him Master Smuggler and he's been arrested. Well, he's basically been stopped for smuggling twice. He can't be that good at it. But he wanted to come and thank us for everything we did. Well, everything Gray did, but then again, you thought we were dead. He was dead for 7 years, so you didn't have anyone to blame. Had ever anyone to thank. When he came back, they disappeared.
目を覚ましてくれたあんたの恩に報いたいと思って、資材を投じて捜索隊を送ったが見つからず、やがて金が尽きて
God damn it! Now I feel bad for the now I'm feeling horrible for the bad guys. I'm supporting the bad guys. They actually funded a search party to find them. Oh my god. I support the bad guys. What the hell?
バカ野郎それでまた密輸に手を出したっていうのかよこいつらはお前の家族なんだろ
You're right.
なら守ってやれよ悪の道に導くなどマスター失格だ
Even though it's an anime, even though it's like a game, you can still feel the conviction in his. You can still see the conviction in his face. He wants these guys to be better. It's your family. Protect them from the life that you lived. Make it better for everyone, my friend.
グレイ
He's passionate about helping them, Lucy. What do you expect?
まあお前らの気持ちは嬉しいけどよ
He gets angry at them to make them remember their promise, but he's really happy that they went out of their way to help him. Okay, now we have the backseats to the destination, and we can head back to the guild. Yeah, let's report back to the guild. I forgot Natsu's extremely loud whenever he does anything. We solved that request. We built up bonds between Natsu, Lucy, and Gray. Natsu and Lucy's bonds will be higher than the one with Gray, obviously, because Natsu and Lucy were in 2 missions together. But nonetheless, we will build up our bonds with everybody else later.
もう悪いことはやめてくれるかな
Well, Gray's not dead, and I don't think he's dead anymore. I have a high feeling that they'll stick to the straight and narrow.
大丈夫だろうあいつらは悪い人間じゃない
They aren't bad people, they just made bad decisions.
そうだね私もそう思う
Plus, them people, they actually did, like, feel responsible for what they were doing this time after everything.
これにて一件落着それじゃあ俺は次の仕事に向かうわ何かあったら呼んでくれ
I'm sure in the future, Gray, we will need you. In fact, I know for a fact we will. And I will be leveling you up quite a bit. Expect to see Gray in the team a lot in this playthrough. Or as much as I can be bothered remembering to put him in it. Nonetheless, we have our fabled ice wizard. Good old Gray. Oh. Our renown with the guild ranks went up.
頑張ってね
Oh, we got new requests. Hey, Ymira. I'll always check out the requests when I have free time. Yep, gotta work if you want to save that dough.
あら
There's more to requests than just money? Nani? Your bonds with the members you work with will deepen too. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
最高ね
And deeper bonds make stronger chains. Yep. That basically means that your magic chain power will increase. There's a chance that it will increase the number of chains you can do because you get a bonus chain. They decrease the amount of magic that it costs to do the next chain with certain characters. And then obviously later on when we get to bond rank 3, it basically means that if a chain fails to continue, there is a random chance that it will continue on anyway. It's very rare that it happens, but I have had it happen in my other playthrough.
へえ
The one I did on my own, which I have now completely finished. Yeah, we're gonna have to do requests together is pretty important. Well, that's why I always, there's some requests that you just require one character, but sometimes I take more just on the off, just to do the bond rank stuff. And each bond rank some of them have like different little cutscenes with connected to them with certain characters. I believe we have one coming up actually, since they just mentioned bonds. Ah, yes we do. So for now we can only...
さて次は
Yeah. Natsu... Happy's always hungry. Let's go and eat something.
う
Natsu's always
ーん
hungry
よ
as well.
し
Let's go and invite Lucy. This is the what I was talking to you about with the Bond scenes. We got one with Lucy. For now, our bonds will only go up with Lucy, Gray, and Wendy, because they are the only people classed as companions. And as I say, in order to raise your bonds, you have to go on requests with them. And we do have another request coming up, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do it in this episode. So I might end this episode after we do this bonding scene. I'll see what happens. But let's get to the
さ
bonding
ーて
scene.
次はどこ行くかな
Natsu, shut up.
ルーシー
Hey Lucy, wanna get some food? See, this is the cutscenes I was telling you about.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry, not today. I barely have enough money for rent as it is. Well, you owe your landlord 7 years, so I'm not surprised you barely have any money for rent.
え
How'd that happen? Well, you've been dead for 7 years. Wendy lives somewhere way more expensive than you, but she has no problem paying. It's because Wendy's a small child. She could probably just cry and they'd just let her off.
あ
I know that. You don't need to rub it in my face. How do you always run out of money? I never have trouble and we make the same since we were always work together.
ちょ
Yeah, it must. Well, if you must know, it's because you're always breaking things. Yeah, the money for repairs tends to come out of Lucy's share. I don't know why it doesn't come out of Natsu's.
あ
Do you realize how much of my rent money I lose because of that? Sorry. Well, at least he's sorry. It's okay, I'm not mad at you or anything. She's used to it, because she's been working with you for so long. Besides, I like working with you. It's very reassuring. Yes, there is a Natsu and Lucy ship. It is canon as well, by the way.
うん。
Really? Yeah. So just don't go too crazy, okay? Like, he's gonna listen to that. And we have our little... Well, we have our first musical note for our bond. Raises magic chain rate. This is what I was talking about. It basically means that if you reach, for example, if you get a 5 chain, between Natsu and Lucy, there's a chance, as long as Natsu and Lucy are in your team, as long as Natsu and Lucy are in your team, there's a chance that it will go up to a 6 chain. It can continuously go. I think my highest was like 36 or something. I think I reached 40 at one point. I can't remember.
よし
But anyway, alright, time for the next request. Now, yep. Let us return into the guild.
帰ってきたぞ
Let Natsu yell. Let me pause. Let's save. Because I'm gonna save here. For now, I am going to end this episode here. It would take me too long to do the next request in the short time I have left. So in the next episode, we will go through the next request. I believe we are going with Urza next time, so I get to show well, Urza will be classed as a guest, which is sad because I wanted to show off Urza's awesome different like move set, but I guess when we get her as a companion we can always just set her in the team. So for now I will leave this episode here. I hope you guys and girls enjoy what you've seen. If you do, by all means throw yourselves a like button. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. I have more episodes of this, along with a couple more games coming out soon. So I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.